easy vegan biscuits. Now, I'm going to be using, we're going to be making these super duper easy biscuits. There are only 3 main ingredients, which is our buttermilk, which I just have some non-dairy milk with a tablespoon of apple cider vinegar in there. We're going to need some flour. I have unbleached self-rising flour, so you do not need to add baking soda or baking powder to these biscuits because self-rising flour already has it in it. But I do have unbleached so that it's unrefined and it's not, you know, the regular self-rising flour where it's bleached and, you know, all the nutrients have been stripped from it. And then I'm using melt. This is a new vegan butter. Got some on here. This is a new type of vegan butter that I just discovered, and it is just, oh my goodness, over the top. I think it's become one of my favorites for when I want to indulge, and because I'm dairy free, this really works to my behalf. So I really like this. This is, like I said, this is an indulgent recipe, but you know what? We want to indulge every now and then, and let's get started. Okay, so I am going to measure out 1 cup of self-rising flour. And most biscuit recipes are very vegan friendly, plant-based friendly. You can totally like find a normal recipe, biscuit recipe, and just sub, you know. If you don't want to do the vegan butter, you could definitely do coconut oil if you wanted to. That will work as well. So I'm just going to go ahead and put my vegan butter in here. And I'm going to just take my fork, just put that to the side here. I'm going to take my fork and just kind of mash the butter in. I do not have a pastry cutter, so yeah, this is kind of just the way that I'm doing it. This recipe does not, you don't have to be very, very particular with this recipe. I find that it works great, you know, even if you make mistakes. It's very forgiving, this recipe. Because of the self-rising flour, that does most of the work for you. So all you really have to do is make sure you have cold butter, cold milk, non-dairy milk, and bam, you're all set. So you just want to do it until it gets really crumbly like this. You could use your hands too. You could definitely use your hands and just go in there and go for it. So yeah, I think this is the texture that we want. See how the butter is like pea-sized? That's what you want. Okay, so just move all this stuff out of the way here. This stuff, I have to keep it away from me because, like, you know, during the week, most of the time I eat very clean, and I don't want to have a bunch of, you know, indulgent stuff. But on the weekend, I kind of indulge a little bit. You know, every now and again, it's okay. So just adding the buttermilk to it, and actually, yeah, we're good. Like, it's kind of all I needed. So I'm just going to add a little bit more flour just to kind of even it out so that we can make the biscuits. So that's all I needed. I will put the exact measurements at the bottom. I actually halved the recipe so you can make, I'm going to put the whole recipe at the bottom and you can make that, and yeah. Got my pan right here. Oops. All right, so like I said, I'm doing a small batch. Just kind of just kneading the dough, just briefly. I mean, not kneading it a lot. I just kind of want these biscuits to be kind of layered and thick. So like I said, I'm making a small batch, just 6 biscuits. I don't like to make huge batches because I'm not going to eat it all. And most of the time I end up giving it away, which is okay, but you know, sometimes when I kind of want to save on ingredients, I just make a small batch. Okay, I don't think I'm going to use the other one. Just kind of just to roll these out. Remember when Grandma and Mama used to use the jar instead of the rolling pin? If they didn't have a rolling pin, they rolled the dough out, you know, with the jar. And old-fashioned is the best. Grandma and Mama's stuff and the way they used to do stuff. I know that everything is so super modern now, but I just love like the old-fashioned stuff. I think that some things never go out of style. So, okay, there we go. These are going in the oven. I've already got my oven preheated at 425, so these are going to go in the oven, and then I will show you what they look like. Now, if you want them really brown on top, you can mix some soy milk with some maple sugar, which I might go and brush that up there. But anyways, we'll leave these in the oven. I'll come back and I'll show you how delicious they are. Okay, bye-bye. Hey guys, so the biscuits are done. Super duper easy. I had to put them on in the broiler for just a minute or two because they weren't browning as fast enough as I wanted them to, but they turned out pretty good. But look at these. They're fluffy inside, they're yummy. Oh my gosh. And you can add a little bit of sweetness to the dough if you like your biscuits, but just a little bit of sweetness. But you can definitely add, you know, beef-free honey or regular honey on top or in the mixture when you're making the biscuits. But these are perfect to go along soup or whatever that you're making. These are so easy. You don't have to be a pro to make these biscuits. I'm certainly not. So if I can do it, sorry for eating with my mouth full. If I can do it, I know you can do it. So go ahead and try this recipe. If you want to be a little bit indulgent and you're okay with using a bit of this dairy-free butter, then go ahead and try this recipe. And I promise you, it's easy peasy. Okay then, bye-bye.